Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, the California Lightning Sprints. This time we put the wings back on top after last week's non-wing race at the Kokomo Speedway as we get set for some 360 winged sprint cars. Good evening, race fans. Brett Wheeler with you for the call. As we have qualifying on the program, top 20 qualifiers on the left-hand side of your screen. Down the bottom left will be the driver that we're currently watching at the moment. Leighton Kramer. And cut number 10 on the racetrack right now. JD Laird also into turn number 3 and 4. The JDR graphics. Number 23, Eric Greco sets the bar with 11.465. 11.465. JD Laird, 20. Make that 30-second quick. 11.878. 11.878. Second lap time for JD Laird. A little slow with a 12.048. 12.048. We'll see if Laird can go quicker. He does. 11.654. He'll jump to position. Well, he must have had contact with the wall or a tyre because it is not showing, but he did do an 11.654, but contact with the wall will make that time null and void. 42 cars laid down a lap time here at the virtual Limaland Motorsports Park tonight. So we put the wings back on top, and after a successful race last week at the Kokomo Speedway, Chris Cordner, the genuine draft, the Miller Genuine Draft Ford Performance, number 77. He'll have a couple of opportunities, very limited opportunities right now as the time is starting to run out. Thank you, Cody. Hello and welcome everybody in on the Facebook and YouTube feeds. We appreciate all the support here each and every night. Jeffrey Herrick was also on the racetrack as well. So 44 cars officially signing into the pit areas. 2 cars not going and laying down a lap time. 5 heat races on the program. Alright, heat race number 1. Let's go trackside. Take a look right now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. 5 heat races on the program. Top 4, we're going to move on to tonight's main event. Joe Gibb and James Turnbull will start positions number 1 and 2. Austin Nye will start position 3. Eric Greco going to start position number 4. Position 5, it'll be Ryan Greco and AJ Bender starts position number 6. Cody Laney starts position 7. Seth Espy out of position number 8. And Aidan Lang out of position number 9. Field rolling behind the racing.com pace truck. Inversion of 4 in the heat races. So fastest qualifiers come from the outside of the second row. Again, top 4 going to make it straight through to tonight's main event. The pace truck is off to the infield. We are set for green flag action here off for turn number 4. And Joe Gibb will lead us down into turn number 1 and 2. Turnbull going to ride in second. Austin Nye back there in third. Then you go back to Eric Greco in position number 4. And again, remember, it's a top 4. They're going to move on to the main event. Everybody else, I'll get put into the C and B mains. Turnbull now working down low on your race leader on Joe Gibbs side by side. It's 2 by 2 down into turn number 1 and 2. Eric Greco now will move into second position, but James Turnbull, your race leader, into turn number 3. At the start-finish line, will complete lap number 3 of 8, means handful of laps remaining, 5 to run. Eric Greco under pressure here from Nye once again, but Greco going to shut the door. Now Greco trying to move to the inside on Joe Gibb down into 1 and 2, side by side for second and third. Oh, it is on here at Limaland. Slider there by Eric Greco in the 8 machine. Oh, look out, Gibb and Nye come together. And Austin Nye going to move back to position number 8. Seth Hespy in the 092 on screen. Right now in the 4th and final transfer position. 2 laps left to run. And here comes Cody Laney in the number 5 machine. Laney looking on the outside, looking in at the moment. Will start position number 1 in tonight's B main if he finishes 5th. Down the back straight away for the final time into turn number 3 and 4. Coming in screen right now, your winner, James Turnbull. Second, going to be Eric Greco. Third will be Joe Gibb. Fourth is going to be Seth Hespy, Cody Laney, and Ryan Greco. Your top 6, Aidan Lang, AJ Bender, and Austin Nye. Home in position number 9. Oh boy. What an opening heat race to start us off. The first of 5 heat races on the program. Heat race number 2. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Trevor Ballou in car number 88 will start on pole on the outside of the front row. Brant Twitty in car number 1 going to start position number 2. Position number 3 will be the 4 car of Cody Gray. Jade Aphrodisian will start position number 4. Position 5 will be Dominic Del Monte and Grant Sexton lines up out of position number 6. JD Laird will start position number 7. James Haas will start position number 8. And Jeremy Queener will make up the 9th and final car here in heat race number 2 of the California Lightning Sprints 360 Weaned Sprint Car Series, of course. All presented by the Corey Cruiseman Sprint Car and Midget Driving School. So we thank those guys for their support here on Ultimate Dirt TV on a Thursday night. We're so glad to bring you all the action each and every week. Ballou and Twitty. Here we go. Pace truckers in off for turn number 4. Ballou stands on the gas. Look at Avanesian right through the middle. In fact, Cody Gray on the inside. They go 3 deep and selling it cheap already off for turn number 4. Avanesian moves into 2nd position. Twitty now falling back to 3rd, but it's got Cody Gray on the outside. Here comes Avanesian for the race lead. Oh, look out. Ballou upside down. Oh boy, Aphrodisia not making any friends here tonight at Limaland. The battle, however, goes on for now, 3rd and 4th. Watching Cody Gray on screen, the JDR Graphics number 4 machine, Grant Sexton in the 1 machine. Look at JD Laird now on the inside. Again, outside of a transfer position right now. You need to be in the top 4. Everybody else is pretty much for bragging rights. JD Laird got pressure again from Grant Sexton in the 3 machine. Down into turn number 1 and 2. They make contact. Oh, both cars into the wall hard. And Dominic Del Monte says, thank you very much. I'll take the final transfer spot. Back up front is Avanesian leading Cody Gray. On screen right now, Cody Gray in the 4 machine. In the black and orange number 4 for JDR Graphics. Upstairs into 1 and 2, Avanesian. They'll have a lap and a half to run this time by down into turn number 3. Aphrodisian continues to work low. White flag is out. Final time. Heat race number 2. 3 more heats to come up after this, plus the C main and the B main. Oh, Aphrodisian makes a mistake into turn number 3. But Jade Aphrodisian going to hang on for a win. Heat number 2. Cody Gray going to come over 2nd. Brant Twitty in 3rd. Then we'll go back to Dominic Del Monte in 4th. 5th will be Jeremy Queener. Trevor Ballou 6th, James Haas 7th, Grant Sexton and JD Laird in positions number 8 and 9. Rolling through the heat races. Love it here. This is exactly what we want to see, folks. Thank you, Luke. Appreciate it, buddy. Glad to see you doing awesome yourself on the dirt side of things with AFSR and stuff like that. Heat race number 3. Let's take a look right now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. On pole for the 3rd heat race of the night in car number 91, Brody Rower to his outside. Wyatt Brown will start position number 2. Position 3 will be Ricky Lewis out of position number 4, Cody Nye. We go back to your 3rd row, Race Liberante out of position number 5, and Leighton Kramer lines up out of position number 6. Dalton Schrum will start position 7. JJ Irksey will start position number 8. Then we go back to Chris Corner in the 77 at a position number 9. Pace truck to the infield. 9 cars set to do battle here. Heat race number 3. We are underway. Rower going to slide up to the top side on the exit of turn number 2. Look at Ricky Lewis up on the inside, down into turn number 3 and 4. 2 by 2 by 2. Throughout the field, Wyatt Brown in the 48 machine up on the top side as well, looking for second. Here goes Brown all over the back of Brody Roller. Lewis tried to slide up there. Here comes Brown to the inside, side by side for the race lead, side by side for third and fourth momentarily. Here comes Brown, slide job on Roller. Roller turns it back to the inside. This time it's Roller to put the slider there on Brown. And Brown around the outside, contact, and in comes the 24. Ricky Lewis pulling the daily double. Look at him, 3 wide. Race Limaland hit from every which way possible. And Leighton Kramer now moves up into position number 3. Looking for second down into turn number 3 and 4. Just gets the slick patch there with the right rear off turn 4. 5 down, 3 to run. Brody Rower, your race leader. Lewis and Brown side by side. Ricky Lewis has it. Down into 1 and 2. Brown now under pressure from Leighton Kramer. But to tell you what, Brown in the 48. He has got that top side work. And white flag is out for Brody Rower. Final time. Here goes a slide job by Brown on Lewis. It's Rower into turn number 3 and 4. Check and flag is out. Brody Rower victorious. Second, it's a drag race. Oh, that was tight. Oh boy, you better believe it. Ricky Lewis just gets there. Wyatt Brown, Leighton Kramer, your top 4. Cordner, Liberante, Irksey, Schrum, and Nye to round out heat race number 3. Man, the sprint cars turning it on here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Heat race number 4. Getting set to take to the racetrack right now. Peyton Grease and Austin Edson will start in row 1, positions number 1 and 2. Dakota Albright out of position 3. Brett Osborne out of position number 4. Jacob Malgallanis. Absolutely butchered that one. Margalanes? David East will start position 6. Jacob, I apologise. Brandon Sutton out of position 7, Daniel Williams out of position 8, and Jeffrey Herrick out of position number 9. Mark, you won the earlier prize on the broadcast or for the Tim's Dirt Track Simulator as well. Congratulations, hope you enjoy your prize. So feel free to post a photo when you get it and tag the UDTV page, and of course we can tag all the appropriate channels that need to be tagged. And if you are watching on Facebook or YouTube, don't forget to hit the like and follow button. Don't forget to share it out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Peyton Grease, green flag, and Austin Edson on the outside. Grease will slide up to the top side. Here comes Edson back down to the inside car. Getting a little loose there, just trying to catch who that was. That might have been, I was going to say Brett Osborne, but there's Brett Osborne in the 99 machine around the outside on second. Austin Edson. Well, he might have to go to the doctors to get the flu check because he got past like he was standing still. But now Edson back to the inside on Osborne. Osborne and Edson side by side. Osborne has the momentum down into turn number 3. Malgalane's back there in position number 4, but again, Jeffrey Herrick trying to make it work on the top side of the racetrack. Jeffrey Herrick will move into position number 4 after starting 9th, and 4 laps in, he finds himself with a transfer spot in tonight's main event. Oh, look out, Brett Osborne upside down and around. That's going to put David Eash in the 08 machine into that now 4th and final transfer bubble. Well, it's still all happening here at the virtual Limaland Motorsports Park, with 2 to run this time by Peyton Grease and the number 92 machine. Upstairs and doing a great job, got the right rear up on the cushion and pretty much just letting her eat right now. White flag is out, final lap here at the Limaland Motorsports Park, your penultimate heat race of the night, heat race number 4 of 5. Into corners number 3 and out of turn number 4. Checkered flag is out. Peyton Grease going to come home victorious. Second will be Austin Edson. Jeffrey Herrick home in third. And David East going to come home in position at number 4. Brandon Sutton will make up your top 5. Dakota Albright in 6th. Daniel Williams in 7th. And Jacob Malgalanes in 8th. And Brett Osborne, well, he's going to have to come from the back of the bus in tonight's C main. So that is 4 heats completed. 1 more heat race left to come up. And what better way than to go trackside? Take a look right now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Clayton Ruston going to start on pole of tonight's final heat race of the night. Zach Bosnich will start position number 2. Richie Preston will start position 3. Jake Swanson going to line up at a position number 4. Mitchell Hofsis will start position number 5. Rudy Padilla will start position number 6. Troy Morris will start position number 7. And Chris Ennis going to start out of position number 8. So just the 8 cars in heat race number 5. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. Facebook, YouTube. We've got Twitter, barely use it. We've got Instagram. What other ones are there? No, we've got them all just at Ultimate Dirt TV. Alright, here we go. We are green flag racing here. Ruston sliding to the top side already into turn number 1 and 2. Bosnich looking down low. Bosnich with a slide job down into turn number 3 and 4. The race is on for the race lead. And look at Richie Preston right now. Oh, 3 wide, nearly out of turn number 2. Slide job again from Bosnich, Ruston on the outside. There was a little contact down into turns 3 and 4. Preston now under fire from Jake Swanson, but here comes Richie Preston. Look out, because here he is up on the outside. He gets to second down into turn number 1 and 2. It'll be halfway home this time by 4 down and 4 to run. And Zach Bosnich, your race leader. In the 55 machine, got Richie Preston all over the back of him right now, down into turn number 3 and 4. Tell you what, the always up Sim Sports driver, the 25 of Richie Preston, let's just say, yeah, he is elbows up right now. Slide job for the race lead. He clears him. Bosnich turns it back underneath him. And that was a great crossover. Well read there by Zach Bosnich, your race leader. It'll be 1 to go this time by out of turn number 4. Bosnich now just a couple of turns away from locking himself into the main event here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Checkered flag is out. Bosnich with the win. Second will go to Richie Preston. Third is going to be Clayton Ruston. Troy Morris home in 4th. Rudy Padilla. Mitchell Hofsis in 5th and 6th. Chris Ennis in 7th. And Jake Swanson, unfortunately, finishing on pit road. And that is our 5 heat races completed. We move into the first of 2 preliminary races here. The C main up now, and then of course we'll run into a B main. So let's go and take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for tonight's B main. Top 5 are going to go through in this one. Aiden Lang and James Haas in row number 1. JJ Irksey and Daniel Williams in row 2. Row 3 going to be Chris Ennis and AJ Bender. Row 4, JD Laird and Dalton Schrum. Jacob Malgalanes and Jake Swanson in row 5. Austin Nye and Grant Sexton in row 6. Then we go back to Cody Nye and Brett Osborne in row 7. So 14 cars. Top 5 are going to go through to the back of the B main. And the B main is going to be contested over 10 laps. And we can tell you only the top 2 will make it through from the B to the A. So if you make it through this one, your work is by far complete. You've still got another 10 lap B main to get through, but this C main, field pickings up, the green flag flies, we are underway. Oh, look at them, 4 deep already into turn number 1 and 2. Now they'll go 2 and 3 wide down the back straight away. A lot of contact. Right now, Jake Swanson in the 17 has got Brett Osborne. Osborne started deep in this one. Let's see where that one started. Position number 14. And after 2 laps, he's up to 5th. But now he is under fire because the 45 of Cody Naya was working the high side. He moved in and got the daily double there in 1 lap. He went from 6th to 4th. Nye and Osborne come together in the turn number 1 and 2. They were 3 wide again. Look at JD Laird up on the inside. Position 5, Laird right on the bubble right now. Oh, it is on behind him. Big slide job incoming, but Laird crosses underneath. Chris Ennis and James Haas going together. AJ Bender goes upside down, I think it was. No, apologies. Bender's still on the racetrack. Watching Swanson right now. Hold off Cody Nye. That is for 3rd and 4th. Just in front of them, the 16 is JJ Irksey. And then your race leader, the 13 of Aiden Lang. 7 down this time by 3 laps to go. The top 4, they are going at it, but the battle is on for position number 5. And that, in fact, is Cody Nye. So the battle is on for position 6, I should say. 5 and 6 as Brett Osborne cleared away from JD Laird. Osborne really starting to get a move on right now. White flag is out. Look out. 3 wide in the turn number 1 and 2. The white flag is out, and JJ Irksey will transfer to the back of the B. He wins tonight's C main. Second will go to Jake. Make that timing and scoring. Cody Knight, Jake Swanson, Brett Osborne, Aiden Lang, your top 5. Haas, Laird miss out along with Malgalanes, Bender and Schrum. There we go. Top 10 on screen. 11th through to 14th. Nye, it's Austin, Nye, Sexton, Williams and Ennis. Cutthroat competition in tonight's C main. It's about to get more intense right now as your B main cars going to make their way onto the racetrack. Let's take a look right now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for tonight's B main. Starting on pole in car number 5, that'll be Cody Laney and Jeremy Queen, who will start position number 2. Position 3 going to be Chris Cordner. Position 4 going to be Brandon Sutton. Rudy Padilla and Ryan Greco will start positions 5 and 6. Trevor Ballou will start position 7. Race Liberante out of position number 8. Dakota Albright out of position 9. Mitchell Hofstas out of position 10. JJ Irksey and Cody Nye out of positions number 11 and 12. Jake Swanson, Brett Osborne and Aiden Lang make up positions 13, 14 and 15. Remember, the top 2 only will make it through to the back of tonight's 30-lap A-main event. And it is going to be on, ladies and gentlemen. Pace truck is in. Green flag off for turn number 4. Here we go. Green flag going to fly. 10 laps on the board. Only the top 2 going to advance. And look at them already. They are trying to find a way through this field. And it is on already. Everybody jostling for positions. There's a lot of contact. Take a look at Brett Osborne. From the back up to position number 6 already. Position 6 and 7. He will now get by Ryan Greco in the O machine as he puts the move there on Rudy Padilla in the 47. Osborne up to 5th right now, but I tell you what, he's still got a handful of laps, just over a handful of laps remaining. 7 to be exact. He needs to be inside the top 2. He runs position 5. But Cody Laney upstairs. Chris Cordner in the 77. Down low. Side by side. Oh no! Cordner! He caught the inside U-tyre. And Dakota Albright nowhere to go. Somewhat straightened him back up. Oh, big wreck there. Queen, I think, involved in that one. And Osborne going to move to position 4. He's going to have free rein on the top side, but the laps are starting to wind down. He needs the guys in 2nd and 3rd to come together and make the mistake. Oh, look out, lap car! Oh, that lap car not playing nice at the moment. Albright moves in front of the lap car on the inside. There goes Brett Osborne, and wow, oh wow. From the back to the front in a matter of what is now going to be 8 laps inside. It's nearly on the slide job. He might need to go back upstairs to make a run, and look at where he goes straight away. Up on the top side, trying to reel in Chris Cordner in the 77. He's going to have a run out of turn number 4. He's going to have it at the start-finish line. What a drive by Brett Osborne in the 99 machine. But Cody Laney down the back straightaway into turn number 3 out of turn 4. Oh, wow. Cordner tries the big move on Osborne. Not going to happen. Laney and Osborne, 2 cars that are going to transfer to the main event. Cordner just going to miss out. Albright in 4th. Hofstas 5th. Swanson, Ryan Greco, JJ Herxey, Aiden Lane, Trevor Ballou, your top 10. Woo! 5-minute warm-up session. Let's take this opportunity to take a break, catch our breath, and come back with tonight's 30-lap main event. Alright, we are back here on Ultimate Dirt TV for the California Lightning Sprint 360 Winged Sprint Car Series. 22 cars taken to the racetrack right now. Let's quickly go through and take a look right now at your Ultimate Dirt TV. Starting a grid, Eric Greco and Zach Bosnich in row 1, Peyton Grease, Brody Roller, row 2. Row 3, Jade Avenesian and James Turnbull. Row 4, Cody Gray, Ricky Lewis. Row 5, Austin Edson and Richie Preston, Joe Gibb, Brant Twitty in row 6. Wyatt Brown, Jeffrey Herrick in row 7, Clayton Rust and Seth Hespy in row 8. Row 9, Dominic Del Monte, Leighton Kramer, David Eash, Troy Morris. Row 10, row 11, Cody Laney and Brett Osborne. The time is over right now, folks. It's time for your main event. Let's get dirty for 30. We are green here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Oh, it is going to be on for young and old right now. Down into turn number 3 and 4 for the first of 30 times. It is going to be Zach Bosnich, Eric Greco sit 1 and 2. Then you go back to Brody Roller in third. We'll try and keep an eye on some of the drivers that started deep in the back of the field. Oh, there's some contact. Peyton Grease, one of those cars. He's going to lose to several positions now. Preston Knight with a slide job. In fact, that's Cody Gray in the 4 machine. Oh, look out, look out. Big wreck on the back straight away. We are yellow. Joe Gibb in the 083. Let's try and take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Herrick involved in that one. 2, 3 cars going upside down. And not a happy way to start tonight's feature event. So a couple of cars going back to pit road. They'll get their crews to go out there and quickly get those cars repaired. Zach Bosnich, your race leader. Pace truck is in. 3 down, 27 to go. Bosnich, Greco and Brody Roller, the top 3. James Turnbull on the bottom side through 1 and 2. That's for 4th position. Turnbull trying to slide up. Hello, Patricia Shabbat watching right now. Bosnich and Eric Greco 1 and 2. Cody Gray in the 4 machine. He's been good in the past month or so with the wing and the non-wing. Battle right now. Still back there for positions number 5 and 6. However, Eric Greco closing in on your race leader now. It'll be 30 green flag laps. The caution lap's not going to count here tonight. Bosnich continues to work the right rear on the cushion, but Eric Greco looking a little faster than the 55 right now. But I got to say, Bosnich so smooth through turn number 1 and 2. Through 3 and 4, he just comes through the slick there just momentarily on the exit of turn number 4. He was a 10th and a half quicker right now. And look at him drive away. Cody Gray, meanwhile, coming together with, I believe that might have been Brody Roller in the 91 machine. He can fall outside of the top 5. Here comes Turnbull with a slide job. Remember Turnbull last week? He was phenomenal in the non-wing stuff at Kokomo. And now he is elbows up. He is all over into turn number 1 and 2. He was all over that 5th place car of Aphrodisian. They continue to throw haymakers, but I tell you what, your leaders now 1 and 2. First and second in turns 1 and 2. They nearly come together there. Bosnich turned down the racetrack to slide the lap car. Eric Greco, he is in some traffic right now. Oh, look out, car upside down on the exit of turn number 2. He got up the racetrack very quickly. As Bosnich, your race leader, we go yellow with 13 completed. When we go back to green, man, they are just hauling right now. No worries, Mr. Chris Titus. Zach Bosnich in the 55. He has been phenomenal in tonight's main event. Eric Greco, there's Cody Gray on screen in the 4G machine. There is Eric Greco in the Sideways Designs 8G. Lights out on the racing.com pace truck. 13 down, 17 to go. Who will get the win? Will we get to see lap traffic once again play its part in tonight's A-main event? We are green flag racing once again here in tonight's A-main. Turbo working down low. Look at Brody roll up on the top side of the racetrack. Moves back into fourth. Greco slide job for the race lead. Oh yeah, Bosnich right back through the middle to take back the lead down into turn number 1 and 2. Rower trying to put the mirrors on. Greco contact. Oh no, one car upside down. I think that might be Richie Preston. Greco, Austin Edson as well involved. Richie Preston going upside down. I guess wrong place, wrong time for the driver of the number 25 machine. So a quick couple of cautions. And Zach Bosnich, well, he still holds on to the race lead, but I tell you what, Cody Gray, who sits in second position right now, he holds that spot over Ricky Lewis in third. Then you go back and take a look at, I believe that, yes, that's Troy Morris and Brett Osborne. How about this? Wouldn't this be your story? 22nd, seen it last week. 24th to first in a 3:05 on a Wednesday night last week. Now we're seeing 22nd up to position 5, but it's not the first time he's done it tonight. He had to come from the back of the C and back of the B to get into a transfer spot. So we'll see what Brett Osborne can do here in the final half of this race. Gray, slide job for the race lead on Bosnich. And Bosnich once again turning back to the inside. Yellow is out. And that'll be interesting to see whether that gives the spot to Gray, whether those drivers have crossed the start-finish line or not. Looking at the way the drivers are just rolling around right now. It does not seem to be the case, so they'll go back to the last recorded lap. So not getting the 16th lap completed before the yellow flag comes out, so a quick back-to-back caution. And Zach Bosnich still the race leader. See a couple of cars on pit road just going in, getting some running repairs completed. Track is getting a little difficult right now for some of these drivers. The bottom side not there, but still looks like it's got a fair bit of moisture up there. But again, that top side, right now, this is where these drivers are putting their right rears on the cush. Single file, 16 down, 14 to run. Straight back up to the top side goes Zach Bosnich and Cody Gray. Troy Morris working down low, but here comes Brett Osborne to position number 3. He's trying to hold off a slider there from the 10 of Leighton Cone. Meanwhile, up front there was a slide job for the race lead. Cody Gray and Zach Bosnich side by side. Oh, right rear meets left front, and in comes Brett Osborne to take for the pickings right now. Leighton Kramer working down low. They were 3 wide. Bosnich's going to come out of the 3 wide battle in second position once again. Osborne working the top side. Now we'll duck it down low. Slide jobs a second. Bosnich works back to the inside and back. Work back right through the middle. Slide it up to the cushion. Osborne getting off the brakes. Oh boy, that was close. Big slider going down into turn number 1 and 2. Look out, Osborne all over the racetrack. Kramer back there in 4th right now, running the middle of the speedway. Here comes the 7 of Troy Morris. 9 laps left to run in tonight's main event, and Osborne trying to get back to the top 3. 3 wide down into turn number 1 and 2. Osborne and Morris both slide Kramer. Osborne and Morris come together. Kramer says thank you very much. Morris is facing the wrong way. We go yellow. Oh boy, one car upside down. Trying to get that one. That might be David Eash maybe. In the 08 car. It must also be Brent Twitty as well in the one machine. So when we go back to green in a couple of laps time, it's going to be 7 laps left to run in tonight's main event. Of course, a big thanks to, of course, the California Lightning Sprints team, and of course, the Greco boys, Eric and Ryan. Of course, allowing us here at Ultimate Dirt to cover the action. Of course, a big thanks to the Corey Cruiseman Sprint Car Midget Driving School for coming on board here with the California Lightning Sprints guys to put on these kind of events. Just want to thank each and every one of you race fans for tuning in here. Not only tonight, but of course all throughout the week. And when we go broadcasting, our next broadcast is going to be, I think, Sunday night. Couple of nights off. Not sure what I'm going to have to do with myself. Green flag back out. 7 laps to go. And look at Kramer looking for second already down into turn number 1 and 2. He'll have the bottom side slide to the top side on the exit of turn number 4 on the front straightaway now. Kramer down low. Bosnich down low as well. Osborne has got free rein on the top side. Oh, Kramer, hold on to it. 3. No, not a 360 or 180. Turnbull nowhere to go. Turnbull, I think, lost a front wing in that exchange, yeah. Wyatt Brown just catching back up to the rest of the field, and now we are set for a 5-lap sprint to the finish. Of course, I want to give a shout out to our own sponsors and partners here at Ultimate Dirt TV while we've got the opportunity. Big thanks to Wicked Cushion, World of Thunder Racing League, Dirtfan.com, iRace Wraps and ISBC Broadcasting. Without their help, none of this would be possible, so we thank those guys for their continued support here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Well, we've always got some other opportunities opening up if you want to become a sponsor here on Ultimate Dirt TV. The only broadcasting channel to reach 10,000 followers on Facebook for the moment. We are the first, and no doubt we're not going to be the last either. A lot of good companies out there. Here we go, back to green flag action here. Cody Gray just now sits 5 circuits away from victory lane as well. Bosnich and Osborne, they go side by side. Bosnich has the run down into turn number 3 and 4. Bosnich's going to slide up. Oh, Osborne tags the back of him. Oh, look out, they both saved it. Yellow flag going to come back, so we'll go back to the last recorded lap. I thought Clayton Ruston might have been involved in that one after the yellow flag had come out. But for what could be about 2 or 3 weeks in a row, we might just get to talk to the driver of the 4G. Cody Gray, can he pick up another win? Four laps to go. Let's see if we can get the final 4 laps in the books. Gray, Bosnich and Osborne, your top 3 for the moment on the restart. Bosnich working down low once again. He'll go up to the top into turn number 3. Trying to follow Cody Gray, trying to catch back up to the 4G machine. But limited opportunities now remain. We've got 1 car upside down in turns 3 and 4, and we are set for a green-white checker here tonight. In fact, 2 cars upside down looks to be Jeffrey Herrick. Can you think of that follow? Appreciate it. Again, thanks to everybody watching on the Facebook and YouTube feeds. We appreciate it so very much. So, a green-white checker to finish us up here. But hopefully we can get these last 2 laps in. Can Cody Gray, can he go to victory lane once again? We've seen it so many times over the past sort of 5 or 6 weeks. He's certainly been the driver to beat, whether it's the wing on top or not. He is one of the best that you'll see here on every Thursday night in the 360 Sprint Car division. Lights are out on the pace truck. Pace truck is setting to move to the infield. Cody Gray for JDR Graphics. Slow pace off for turn number 4. Green flag flies. 2 laps left to run. This is where people are going to start to get desperate. Brett Osborne making a big mistake into turn number 1 and 2. Now the battle is on for position number 3, but as the white flag flies, Cody Gray finds himself now just 2 turns away from the checkered flag and from another victory, another A main event victory. Right through the middle of turn number 3 to the top side of the exit of turn number 4. Cody Gray going to be victorious. Zach Bosnich going to come home in second, and Leighton Kramer will find himself in a podium position, going to come home position 3. Brett Osborne, Clayton Ruston, Wyatt Brown, Seth Espy, Eric Greco, Brant Twitty, and Dominic Del Monte. The top 10. James Turnbull, Jeffrey Herrick, David East, Troy Morris, Ricky Lewis, Richie Preston, Austin Edson, Brody Rower, Jade Aphrodisian, and Cody Lane in the top 20. And Joe Gibb and Peyton Grease in positions number 21 and 22. But there is your winner doing some victory and celebratory donuts in the 4G. The JDR Graphics of Cody Gray. He gets the job done. He will get the twin checkers here tonight. We'll hopefully get to chat to our top 3 in just a few moments' time. But man, what a race. What a run they had there in the middle of that race too. They had about 10 to 12 lap green flag stint and lap traffic came into it, but it doesn't matter because lap traffic played no part in Cody Gray getting to the win. In fact, he was probably hampered by the lap cars a number of times, but it is what it is. But Cody Gray, again, we'll hopefully chat to him here in just a few moments' time. Here he is, already out of the car. We are down on the front straightaway with Cody Gray. Cody, congratulations on yet another A-main victory here on a Thursday night. Man, you've got the 360 Sprint Car sorted out.
Thank you, Brett. Yeah, I'm a little bit better in the wing cars than the non-wing cars, but it probably helped most of the fast guys starting towards the back. So it was a pretty fun race with Zach Bosnich. I just had to keep my nose clean and keep calm.
You didn't have it all too easy. You did start from position 7. You got to second fairly quickly, and then yourself and Zach got to lap traffic. Talk about what it was like to get to lap traffic here and trying to get through those lap cars as well.
It was pretty hard navigating through them. I got into Zach a little bit, and I didn't really mean to. He was trying to kind of block the slider a little bit, and I just sent it down a little too hard. But it's racing, and I'm sure he'll probably get me back for it.
Well, it was always going to be a tough task in coming from 7th to the race lead, but you got there. What was going through your mind there on those last sort of 5 laps where I think we've seen about 2 or 3 yellows, and just, what was it like just trying to settle the nerves down, each and every time you had those restarts?
I was really just trying to see the white flag. I knew if I could at least see the white flag that I could, win it, but it was just tough trying to nail the restarts.
All right, Cody, well, congratulations on another A-main event victory here on the Thursday evening for the California Lightning Sprint Series. We'll let you get out of here and let you celebrate, but before we let you go, of course, sponsors on this race car, people behind the scenes, who turns the wheels, who turns the wrenches on these race cars?
I'd like to thank my dad, my whole family for out there watching. I'd like to thank JDR Graphics, and Peyton at Hammerhead Sim Racing.
All right, there we go. That was not JD. That was Cody Gray in the JDR graphics for G Machine. We'll chat to the driver that leads a lot of this race, but comes home second spot tonight, Zach Bosnich in the number 55 machine. Zach, congratulations on second place run. Boy, you had some speed in the early half of that race, but you get to lap traffic, a couple of yellows there, and a little bit of contact between yourself and Gray, and unfortunately, but I mean, second place, it's still a good result.
Yeah, it was definitely a good result tonight in the 55 maxed out Sim Racing Networks car. PR performance was hooked up and rolling. Wish it would have stayed green. I think we would have been a lot better had we got into lap traffic. Us and Eric were kind of pulling away, but it's not how it works sometimes.
Yeah, just talk about that lap traffic, because we haven't seen it all too often so far, but yeah, once we get to these shorter tracks, it can certainly play a factor. And when you guys got about 12 or 14 lap run there, when you guys were getting to lap traffic, how were you trying to navigate your way through the lap cars? Because they were all over the racetrack, and not by meaning they were loose and wild, but they were just sort of blocking the lanes. They were racing to stay on the lead lap for themselves.
You just kind of hope you're going to make the right decision, and they worked out there. The first couple we got to, I think I'm a better racer when I get to lap traffic, and when the track slows down, makes people think and not just hold it wide open against the fence.
Well, Zach, second spot here tonight. That's where you started. That's where you finished. You lead a bunch of laps here tonight, but you come away one spot shy on the top step of the podium. But congratulations on this run. Zach, before we let you go, of course, sponsor shout-outs, all that good stuff, buddy. Who makes it happen for you?
First and foremost, Maxed Out Sim Racing Network. Those guys do a lot. Brody Rowe Performance in real life and sim racing, Moonshine Motorsports, everybody on the side. It's fun doing this, and while we're waiting on real racing to start. So we'll try again next week and get one better, hopefully.
All right, Zach Bosnich there, home in second spot, home in third place tonight. Leighton Cromer. Leighton, well, you visited me yesterday in this Discord, and well, you come home third place tonight. I guess it's a little sign that maybe you should pop over a little bit more often.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, dude. Last minute decision to jump in and run with the CLS boys. You know, the whole fixed setup thing with my original wheel and pedal was just, I couldn't do it. I didn't even want to embarrass myself. Finally got a new wheel and pedal and decided, hey, this is my first sprint car race with the new wheel and pedal. So I feel a lot more confident now, boys.
18th to 3rd. You passed 15 cars on your way to the podium. What was the key to getting by all these lap cars? Because once we got to these last sort of 5 to 10 laps, we did see a couple of cautions, but we started to see the track really slicking off, and you really had to finesse that throttle.
Yeah, I had the wing in the front the beginning of that race, and then like you said, 7 to go, I put it in the trunk, and I feathered the throttle as best I could and held on to her, made some good decisions and some bad ones, got tangled up a few times on the chance to the front, went back to the back. Worked my way back up through traffic again.
Well, I got to say, I don't think you're tonight's hard charger. Although you did pick up 15 positions, I think one guy that finished behind you, Brett Osborne, gets the hard charger with picking up 18 position. But hey, still 15 spots. I mean, that's a pretty good drive from the back to the front, especially on a track that was getting very tricky here tonight.
Yes, sir, dude. I want to thank all the boys for putting this on over there, the Greco family and the CLS team. I want to thank my boys over at Critical Hit Bass, Approved Memory, 92 Designs, AG Sandcars, Battle Approved Motorsports, and once again, Brett, Wheeler, and Steve for putting this on. Ultimate Dirt TV, you guys do a great job. One of the best, in my opinion, out here for broadcasting purposes.
All right, Leighton, congratulations on third place, and who knows when we'll see you next.
All right, on, brother. I appreciate it. Have yourself a wonderful night, and we'll catch up with you next time.
All right, there we go. Leighton Kramer there, ladies and gentlemen, home in third place tonight. But again, your winner spoils the victory. Champagne, celebratory donuts already had happened. Cody Gray in car number 4G for JDR Graphics. That'll wrap us up here on this Thursday evening. We get to take a couple of nights off. Normally on a Friday, Saturday, we work our way over to Speed Shift, but we are off on the virtual side of things for them for the next couple of days, and I think actually they come back on Tuesday just because they've got Jefferson Park on Saturday night, I believe it is, Friday or Saturday night. You can catch all the action over there on speedshifttv.com. But Again, a big thanks to everybody that made this all possible. Big thanks to California Lightning Sprints, the Corey Cruiseman Sprint Car and Midget Driving School. Big thanks to the Greco boys. And again, a big thanks to our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV. Big thanks to Wicked Cushion, World of Thunder iRacing League, DirtFan.com, iRace Wraps, and ISBC Broadcasting. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV and the management behind the scenes, this is Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night. We'll see you Sunday night for the World of Thunder iRacing League and DirtFan.com series.